8:28 this morning. We do have some new developments to bring you at this hour, and we're going to take you down to southern Arizona. This is in the search for Nancy Guthrie. There has been some new activity at her home this morning.
Let's get right to Danielle Miller. She is live outside of Nancy Guthrie's house with what you are seeing. Good morning, Danielle.
Good morning. It was about 15 minutes ago. That's when all of this activity really started out here outside the home of Nancy Guthrie. You guys can take a look here. There are a few unmarked vehicles here in the driveway. Those unmarked vehicles went into the driveway. We saw a few people getting out of those vehicles. They took some supplies over to the front door of Nancy Guthrie's home. You can see that they have completely set up a tent here to block the entrance of the home here. Investigators have been seen coming and going from their vehicles, gathering supplies out of totes from the back of their vehicle. Once again, these are unmarked vehicles, so I'm not sure what department that these investigators are with. They could be with the FBI or the Pima County Sheriff's Department. Important to note that the Pima County Sheriff's Office is out here on scene. They have been since this investigation. They're providing security, so this is not unusual. What is unusual from the activity that we have seen over the last several days here at Nancy Guthrie's home is now these investigators here on scene. Once again, the front door is completely blocked off. We cannot see what is going on, but we have seen those investigators coming to and from their vehicles, gathering those supplies. So once we get any type of updated information on exactly what they're doing out here, what department these investigators are with, we'll pass it along as we get it. For now, we'll send it back to you guys.
Danielle, thank you so much. We'll see you as this story develops throughout the morning. Tips continue to pour in from the FBI and Pima County, of course, the Sheriff's Department, in the search for Nancy Guthrie.
However, the big question remains, how do investigators decide which potential leads are worth following and which aren't? The Pima County Sheriff's Department says it has received nearly 18,000 tips. More than 4,000 followed the release of that surveillance video from Nancy's home on Tuesday. One lead led to a search in Rio Rico, but a man who was detained was released without charges later that night. When we spoke with a criminologist, his name is Dr. Alex Del Carmen, who says there's a good chance that they are using AI to narrow down which tips are potentially valuable.
There's no way you can humanly possibly go through every single one of them in a matter of days, right? And so what happens is they use computers to be able to sort of filter out some of those that are coming perhaps from, people overseas, that some of them don't make any sense at all. And then there's a core that you want to pay attention to, the ones that really have some pointed information in places that are within reach of where Nancy was abducted, and they may have tips. All you need is one.
Continue to stay on top of the very latest in the search for Nancy Guthrie, now entering day 12. We have a special section set up on our website. All you have to do is go to fox10phoenix.com/Guthrie, or you can use that QR code that you see there on your screen. It'll take you right to that tab.